Hi, this is Lisa. Welcome to our channel, Have Love, Will Travel. Today I would like to share with you our review of the JW Marriott Resort and Spa in Cancun. We recently had the pleasure of staying here for 2 nights from May 5th to May 7th. So come along with us as we give you a tour and share our opinions. The great central location and the reviews of this JW were significant factors in choosing this resort. Another deciding factor was the fact that we had Bonvoy points that were enough to cover the stay. We had decided to take a cab from the ferry terminal, and our cab driver was a little confused as to which Marriott resort we were going to. So just be prepared to have the address of the resort, stress that it's the JW, and also you can add that it's right next to the Hard Rock Resort. Our ride ended up taking a little bit longer than usual at about a half hour. Despite that, all our cares disappeared when we received our warm welcome to the resort's beautiful lobby. Check-in was equally friendly and smooth, and our room was available despite it not being 1 p.m. yet. These views were spectacular as you walk in toward the lobby bar. As you can see, there's plenty of seating. Brian and I usually like to hang out at the lobby bars and play cards if we have some extra time before a meal, and start off with a nice cocktail. And you can't beat the cocktail list, the margarita list at this resort. I think there's 150 different margaritas listed. Right outside the gift shop, there are 2 ATMs for your convenience, one in American dollars and one in pesos. So we thought this was a great gift shop. There was a great collection of souvenirs. You can see the kids' souvenirs here. They had plenty of sunglasses to choose from, as I know I always lose my sunglasses on vacation. And there certainly was an expansive collection of alcohol to buy. Although I do recommend not buying your alcohol at the hotels, as you're not going to get the best price. In fact, waiting to go home maybe to buy your favorite tequila might even be the best option, as the discount really wasn't that great. So here you can see we have some quick service food offerings. We had actually seen a video where the pizza had gotten a great review. We actually didn't try it ourselves. There are also, in addition to the pizza, some strombolis, some sandwiches. For breakfast, it's always great when quick service spot has some egg sandwiches. We did not try these. Instead, we did take advantage of the pastries right after I went to the gym, of course. I had a big old Danish with almond, and that was great. Brian had a pecan roll. I did have my eye on some gelato as well, but we did not get a chance to try this, unfortunately. And then there's also some quick grab and go. The empanadas, I was really tempted to try. We just didn't have the opportunity. Unfortunately, at this point, we're viewing everything from outside the gift shop. Brian was asked by a staff member about his filming, so we just thought it would be better if we took it outside. But here you can see there's a great variety of higher-end souvenirs. They are pricier, and if you do need a last-minute item, you might be able to also pick it up at the airport, slightly less expensive than here, but they are available. In addition, there's some great resort wear, some beautiful items for those times when you did forget something at home and really need that bathing suit. So now we finally head up into the room. First impressions were amazing. This place was spacious. It was immaculately clean. I really liked the layout with a lot of prep space, workspace. There were some good USB outlets. And then there's this view. So now we're heading into the bathroom. You see the nice robe left for us. We have the double sinks, lots of vanity space and storage below. The awesome soaking tub, which I really appreciated, with a beautiful wall behind it. Then you have the separate water closet and the separate large shower with both the rainfall shower head and the handheld shower head. Okay, let's look at this view again. So here we are, we're looking at the beautiful ocean and the resort grounds. We paid via our Bonvoy points, but the rate for this room, the standard rate without a discount, is about $503 for the same dates. Most of the rooms do look at the ocean or the bay. However, there are a smaller group of rooms that are resort view that will get just the grounds or the lagoon across the way. What sets this resort apart are the beautifully landscaped and expansive grounds. Anchored by a spectacular freeform infinity pool overlooking the ocean, guests can enjoy both a poolside bar and a swim-up bar, as well as attendants serving you at one of the many comfortable loungers. Now, as you see here, there are hot tubs, bridges, canals, and lots more covered loungers, all adding to the tropical feel. And the pool area is literally just steps from the white, soft sand beach and the beautiful crystal clear waters of the Caribbean. And as you can see here, we really didn't have any orgasm problem while we were staying. And if you want to indulge a little bit, they also have these great valley beds overlooking the beach for about $150 to $200 a day. There weren't many, so I would definitely reserve one early. Now we're going to talk a little bit about our dining experiences here at the JW Marriott Cancun. First, Bravio. We had breakfast here one morning. As you can see, even just entering the restaurant is so beautiful. They have two choices here for the breakfast. You can either take part in the buffet, which was about $40 per person. We did take a good look at the buffet. They had many items, both American and Mexican. The food looked fresh and plentiful. Or you can choose items off the a la carte menu. We also had the choice to eat indoors, outdoors, and we decided to take in this beautiful view and sit outside for this meal. We also decided that we were going to do the a la carte options. I decided to go with the banana oatmeal pancakes with maple bacon butter. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was good. Not the best, but it was good. And Brian had the chilaquiles with eggs over easy. He also gave that an 8 out of 10. It wasn't as great as the ones he had had over in East Harris, but it was solid. We also dined at the Beach Walk restaurant and bar. This is a beautiful venue next to the pools and in front of the ocean. They sat us underneath a big open air palapa, and we were pleasantly surprised by all the offerings, the variety that were offered for a poolside venue, and the prices were okay. The service was a little slow though, But I decided that I was going to get the fish ceviche, and Brian decided on the cheeseburger. While we were waiting, they did bring us some taco chips and some different salsas, which was a really nice touch. I did really enjoy my ceviche. I do think it was a little bit spicy, but they do say there are chilies in the description. And Brian said the cheeseburger was solid. I gave my meal an 8.5. Brian gave his an 8. Lastly, we cannot forget to mention how we also really enjoyed some cocktails at this resort, including some margaritas at the lobby bar and some after-dinner drinks at La 16 Speakeasy. At this cute little speakeasy, Brian had the old-fashioned, and I had a mezcalita, which was awesome, even though it did include a dried-up tequila worm in the salt rim. So now let us give you our thoughts. First, we found this to be a great centralized location. The resort was easily accessible to shopping and some excellent restaurants that were off-property. The resort also gave off a peaceful, upscale vibe with excellent service and beautiful room accommodations. The grounds itself were beautifully manicured, the pools were amazing, and the beach was very well maintained. And in terms of the dining, we found the food and drinks to be very good, with lots of offerings. As much as we loved this JW, there were a few areas of potential concern. First, the room cost, which is pricier than average. For example, the cost of our category room at the time of our stay was about $500 a night without any discount. On top of that, the resort fees are on the higher side as well, roughly about $41 a night. However, this does include enhanced internet, complimentary snack items, 2 complimentary coffees per day, 2 complimentary scrub bars per stay for 2, and 2 fitness classes, both at the Sensei Ya Spa. Second, we found the activities at this resort were a bit lacking, and this includes any entertainment or organized events around the pools or within the resort itself compared to other places that we've stayed in the Cancun area. Finally, this might not be the best choice for families with small kids. The atmosphere is more sedate and relaxing. There are no pool slides, and there's no kids club, so they might be a little bit bored. Our final impressions, we love this resort, and we would definitely stay here again for a few nights. We don't see ourselves staying here for a week because we enjoy having much more to do. But if you're someone who's just truly looking to relax and have some great service while being on a beautiful beach and enjoying some great pools and great food, then this might be the place for you for a week-long trip. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you, everyone. And if you enjoy our content, please make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. And as always, remember, the world is waiting for you. So just go. Safe travels.